Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Now here's Oubre. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Here's SGA. Here's Hartenstein. The rebound by Embiid. 3-on-3. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. To the right side. A good look from Holmgren. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
The three from Edgecombe. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a three-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. Sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander goes back up. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP, how did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
That one's good from the corner.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Here's Barlow. Off the left rim and out. Thunder leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Drummond with a block.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Barlow. Now here's Drummond. Outside McCain. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Dort for 3. And they get it back. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Pass to Grimes. Back to McCain. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A+ defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. But if it goes, the shot no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Oklahoma
Thunder 13, the 76ers 9.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Edgecombe, no good. Thunder leading by 4. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. So it's the Thunder now, following the score by Philadelphia. Holmgren, right side. The offensive rebound. Hartenstein, no good.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Pass to Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by McCain. And SGA throws it down hard.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
Philadelphia with another miss. Thunder leading by 6. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you guys.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Williams misses.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
4-3. Paul George pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Edgecombe. Drives to the hoop.
Wow, VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Deflects the pass. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edgecombe's got 12 points.
And Edgecombe is on fire right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding him.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Caruso, the open look. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Sixers leading. Here's George. Good work defensively by Caruso. Here's SGA. Barlow grabs a miss.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's George. Good work defensively by Caruso. And here is Williams. He shoots it. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. SGA with it. Guarded now by George. The kick out to Williams. The three is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. It would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Philadelphia shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
They're showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter. Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Substitution on the court.
From the baseline.
That's the end of the
And Embiid. And the first going here.
22.
Philadelphia on top. Up by 1.
23.
We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Got it. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Here's Holmgren. Pass to Williams. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Oh, he tried to double clutch on that dunk and couldn't get it down. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 14.
Yeah, right away in his career, it's been clear that Edgecombe has a physical presence that very few NBA rookies have.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches doors.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go after it.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Maxey with it. Yet to see a basket. Hartenstein pulls it in.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
In for Philadelphia.
Thunder leading by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein controls the rebound and the putback. Hartenstein's got his second bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Back to George. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, I love the way Paul George fights for position on the interior.
Outside for SGA. 3-pointer, no good.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Outside Maxey. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Lou Dort picks one up. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman grab.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league rim.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Wiggins with it. Grimes covering. Dort for three. No good there. 76ers trail by 8. Williams grabs the board. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't cash it in from close range. And Maxey, here we go. The shake. Some solid defense from Williams.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. All sorts of times. Basket counts. And now it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Beyond the arc, and they'll get another chance. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Assisted by
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Embiid. Out to Oubre. Pass to Bona. It's Grimes on the wing. Embiid drawing the double team. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. Here's Holmgren. Embiid covers. Back to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's SGA. On the wing, SGA. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. 76ers trail by 12. And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edgecombe. Back to Oubre. Takes the 3.
It's been a struggle for them in this half.
SGA on the move. And SGA throws it down.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Pass to Embiid. Sinks the tray. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Wiggins, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And having a guy like Chet, a 4 or 5 who can stretch the floor, it makes this offense go.
Embiid from outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Here's Holmgren. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown to the Thunder.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Outside Grimes. Here's Embiid. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 14. It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Thunder.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
From downtown, Drummond grabs the miss. Here's Edgecombe. Outside McCain. It's Edwards on the wing. And he banks in the layup.
Edwards. Assisted.
And the Thunder in possession here. Here's Holmgren. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
A three from the inbound. Off the mark. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence.